So when you start the application process of the profile, you first need to sign in. Probably the easiest thing to do is to sign in with your student using your student's College Board account, which they probably already have from doing the SAT or an AP exam. That will allow you to get right into the profile. So log in using your son or daughter's College Board account, and then you can go ahead and start the profile. If you would rather create your own login as the parent, maybe you don't want the student involved in seeing your finances or really having to log in at all, you can create your own account as the parent. But there's not a parent account option right now. So instead, what you'll do is you'll create a new student account with your name. So my name's Meredith. If I wanted to create my own account for my daughter's profile, I'd create a new student account using my name, even though my daughter's the one going to college. I'd put my name, Meredith Clement, my email address, all my information. It's a little confusing because it looks like I'm creating a student account, but it's just the only way to create a new parent account. So I'd create a student account using my information as the parent. You do need a separate College Board account for every student. So if I'm a parent and I have twins and they're both applying to college to profile schools, again, probably the easiest thing is to have each of them log in to their College Board account to do the profile. If I don't want them to log in and I want to log in, I'm going to have to create two separate College Board accounts with two separate email addresses to do each profile. The profile is customized, meaning that as you're answering the questions, it's going to give you questions that are relevant to you and take away questions that are not relevant to you, which is helpful. And then once you list the colleges where the student's applying, you might get some of those supplemental questions come in. There are some modern features in that you can create, or I should say, you can complete the profile in any order. So maybe you start with one section and then you want to jump ahead and then you want to jump back. You can certainly do that. As sections are completed, there'll be a check mark. You can also complete it in multiple settings. So you can start it, save it, go back, which is great because you might need to gather some more documentation. And it is mobile friendly, so you can do it on a mobile device. Just some general tips, and these are pretty intuitive. You're going to click save and continue when you finish each page. If you want to take a break, click save and continue and exit your browser. Use the buttons within the profile application instead of in your browser. So as you're going forward and backward, use those buttons. There's going to be hints and notes throughout, just like a lot of applications. So use those just to get some extra information if you're not sure how to answer a question. Do answer every question where you have an answer, even if it's not required. And one example of that is the Social Security number. You don't have to list your student's Social Security number on the profile. It's not a required question, but it is very helpful for schools to then tie your profile to your student's record at that school. It's just one more way. They'll look at the name, they'll look at the address, but it just makes it easier for the college to tie your profile to the student's admissions record. So go ahead and put that in. And then if there's a question that's not required and you don't have an answer, it's not applicable to you, go ahead and leave it blank.